So, hello and welcome to the One Day OC podcast. This is your host, Jose Alonso, here to inspire you to become more by discussing different topics, ideas, goals, and stories. Like always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Here is the hashtag Otis Podcast. For those of you watching, listening, don't forget to screenshot this, share it on your social media. We're on Instagram at One Day OC Podcast. Once again, at One Day OC Podcast. We're here to inspire you to become more by discussing different topics, ideas, goals, and stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this content so we can continue sharing content and making a difference in this world. So today's episode is very exciting because we have a gentleman that's been working hard and striving for greatness and has made a difference, and not only in his life but in other people's life as well. So I don't want to take too much time. I want to introduce this gentleman because he's a gentleman that I have a lot of respect for. Been seeing his page, see what he's been doing, making a difference in other people's lives. Physically, mentally, financially as well, giving some tips here and there. And without further ado, I want to introduce all you guys to the CEO, co-founder, whatever, however he wants to name himself. None other than Saul Mendoza, CEO and co-founder of Exhale Negative. So welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the introduction. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited.
For sure. So we're just gonna have a good time today. Just have a conversation. So the way I want to get started is just introduce yourself, who you are, bro. For those people that don't know who you are and what you're all about, just give them a brief summary who you are, what's your brand about, and how you came up with from where you were in the past to now.
So, like you said, my name's Saul Mendoza, but I go by Brickwall, or just Brick for short. And man, I mean, it's quite a story, basically, how Exhale Negative came about. I was in the military. I had 17 years in, and it got to the point where I felt like I could do more, right? And where I needed something new. So Exhale Negative just kind of came to me. Of course, it's a much longer story, but I'm going to try to cut it down a bit. I was at the gym, right? And how many people do you know go to the gym to get away, from the normal day-to-day, the BS that goes on and all that. So I'm there. I'm lifting, I'm doing what I do, and no one is re-racking their weights, right? And it's just I'm just about to lose it, I remember just being at the gym and I'm looking at this guy. I watched him, he had 315 on and he just walked away, he just left it. I wanted to say something so bad. But at the end, it's just I didn't think of it at the time, but I just okay, you know what? You are here for a reason. It's to work out. It's not to worry about what other people are doing. It's not to wonder why other people don't, do the simple tasks of putting away weights. That's not why I'm there. I'm there to work out. So I took a deep breath, I exhaled, and I got back to work. And that's where the idea for Exhale Negative came out. It's just you know what? Sometimes, you can't control it. I can sit here at the gym every day telling people to re-rack their weights and people still won't do it. So I have to worry about what I can control. So the whole mantra for Exhale Negative turned it into let go of the things you cannot control and take control of the things that you can.
Nice.
So that was the simple idea. Because I don't claim to be some positive guru that does mantras every day. And no, I'm just a normal everyday dude who, sometimes I let things get to me, but the brand helps me, as I hope it helps other people just remind themselves on a daily basis, hey, it sucks, but there's nothing you can do about it. What can I fix? What can I control? What are the things that I can make a difference? So that's how the whole brand came about in a condensed version.
Was for many people is difficult, but what was your transition like when you went from the military to becoming an entrepreneur?
Well, the thing about the military, whatever people think about it, the military is actually pretty easy because all you have to do is exactly what you're told. You don't have to figure anything out on your own. There's someone that tells you this is how you're going to eat, this is how you're going to sleep, this is when you're going to come to work, this is when you're going to leave, this is exactly how I was an aircraft mechanic. So this is how you fix an airplane, This is a wrench. This is a screwdriver. This is how you do it. In the military, there is no need. I mean, you can take initiative, okay, to get promoted and stuff, but you don't have to. You can survive in the military just doing what you're told. The entrepreneur world is the exact opposite, like the exact polar opposite. Like everything I do, no one's telling me what to do. I'm the CEO. I run this company. Well, actually, the COO runs the company, but there's the discipline no longer comes, like, for example, in the military, the discipline came from your superiors. Your superiors made sure that you stayed in line. In the entrepreneurial world, you have to keep yourself in line, because there's nothing, like, for example, if I sleep in the morning, who's going to yell at me?
Right.
Who's gonna write me up? Nobody's gonna write me up. What am I gonna do? Write myself up? You see what I'm saying? So when that outside source that keeps you in check is no longer there, then that's when the real discipline comes in, because you got to start doing it on your own. You got to start figuring it out on your own. You got to start telling yourself, like, hey, you got to get to work on time. Hey, you got to stay late today. The work didn't get done, but with that being said, it's also an entire different mentality when you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning for you, versus because someone else told you to. You see what I'm saying? So when you do it for yourself, when you do it for your company, when you do it for all the people in your company that depend on you, then it's a whole different. It's a lot easier to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So that was the change between the military and what is now, my life.
For sure. And there's no better feeling than being your own boss, right?
There is no better feeling than being your own boss. However, there is no safety in this. There is no security in this. I could go broke today. Yep. Like even now, like the first thing we did, I just started working full time for Exhale about 4 weeks ago when we moved to Texas, right? And the COO of the company started about 5 months ago. We both know that if we don't do the right things, like, it could be over for us at any time. So yes, it's an awesome feeling, but there's also that lingering, like, damn, like I gotta do something. But that lingering feeling is also why we get up when we need to get up. We did a trade show on Saturday, and we were there for 14 straight hours. Damn. No breaks, right? I think we had one like 45-minute stint where there was nobody there, and we were totally cool with it because we made enough sales to where, like, we could probably make nothing for the next 2 weeks and we'll be fine. You see what I'm saying? But those are the things you got to do when you're your own boss. It's just like, okay, it's awesome, but we got to pull these 14-hour days when we got to, you know.
What do you guys see yourself in the next 3 years from, hey, we're still not where we're going to be at, but we're know where we're going within the next 3 years? Where do you guys see being at with XO Negative and your guys' personal life?
See, that's changed so much in the last 6 months, you know, because I'll give you an example of what I mean. Okay. I told D, my business partner, that we were going to get matching XL Negative tattoos. Right. This was like 8 months ago? Like about 8 months ago, I told her we were going to get matching XL Negative tattoos when we made 20,000 in 1 month. Okay. At the time when I said that, I'm thinking 20,000 is 3 or 4 years away, you know, because we're making nowhere near that, like 8 months ago. As of 2 or 3 months ago, it's like, damn, you might see us with those tattoos within like 2 or 3 months, you know? So it's like within that period of because the first time when I said it, it was a joke. It was, it's not going to happen anytime soon. But now it's like, damn, like, I think we're going to have, like, when you see, now you guys know, when you see us with the matching XL Negative tattoos, it's because we did 20K 1 month. Like, we just broke our best sales month this month, or July, when our previous best sales month was April. And we're creeping up to that number. So it's just like the change in where we thought we would be if you had asked me 8 months ago if I would have 2 full-time employees, I'd be like, no, that's crazy. There's no way I'd be able to afford that. But now we're already talking about bringing on a third person,
Right.
so it's just like, it's hard for me to imagine, because I saw how fast it steamrolled within the last 8 months from when I said that whatever I say now, where I see myself in 3 years, I mean, it could be like 10 times more than whatever I say, because it's like, man, once it starts picking up, once it starts adding interest to like all the work you put in, where you got nothing, and then one day it just
Blows up.
blew up.
Yeah.
And it hasn't slowed down. It hasn't slowed down at all, and it's keeps picking up. It's like, man, in 3 years, I honestly believe that we're gonna have just a massive, like I remember I used to say like a 10,000 square foot warehouse.
Yeah.
And then that turned into like a 50,000 square foot warehouse. And now it's just like, man, like we might just have 100,000 square foot warehouse with a gym in it while we're at it, like.
Never know, bro.
The possibilities of what can be done start to really change once you start to see that it's possible. Like, I remember the first time I made more income with XL Native than I did with my day job. Now, at my last day job, I was making good money. I was making $6,700 a month take home. That's how much I was taking home.
Nice.
So to make more than that, I was like, that's when it became like, I wonder if Exhale is going to be something, to Exhale is going to be something.
Mm-hmm.
All we have to do is keep moving forward.
Yeah.
That's it. Just keep taking it day by day, learn from your mistakes. Cause I mean, man, we made a lot of mistakes. I told Dee when she came on board, cause I was completely transparent, because to take that leap of faith, cause she had her safe job, she had her safe job with benefits, where she showed up, did what she was told to do, left, paycheck, security, all that. And she left that. So I was very transparent when she came over, and I was like, here are my books, here's my bank accounts, here's everything, here's my sales, here's all the numbers. And before, you see me? You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so before, when I started talking to her about the business, I would tell her like, hey, like I am winging it. I am making this up as I go. There is no school for this. There is no class for this. No one taught us how to trademark. No one taught us how to keep your books, So I showed her my books, and she just about passed out. Like, she was just like, Jesus Christ, you literally are making this up as you go along. But you know what? That's how I learned.
Yep.
That's how I learned. And no offense to people who went to college, but it still cost me a lot less money than college would have.
Yeah,
it cost me a lot. It cost me a lot. I made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of mistakes, but it still cost me less than college.
As well. So guys, I appreciate you for tuning in. Bro, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to get into this episode and share value and share your story and your experiences, because this could inspire somebody else out there to either start their own brand or take the brand from where they are to where they're going to be at. So guys, once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this content so we can continue sharing all around the world. Don't forget to screenshot this, share it on your social media. We're mostly on Instagram at One Day You'll See Podcast. Once again, at One Day You'll See Podcast. Share this. Again, bro, thank you so much. Truly grateful for the opportunity to have you. Thank you so much. And, I can't wait to see you guys higher and higher, climbing up the staircase, being up there with the competition. And I can't wait to, meet up one day and, just hang out as, I'm, just celebrating life. You know what I mean?
I hear you, man. I'm with you on that one.
For sure. Well, I appreciate the CEO. We'll catch you next time. Thank you so much, guys. XL Negative, that's who you guys have. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys to the next episode. Thank you, and have a good one. Peace. Peace, bro.
Cool.